Playing two characters in this movie must have been fun but challenging. Did you have any input to distinguish the girls other than hair color, anything you added to each, a backstory?
Yeah, I mean, I talked a lot with, you know, the director, the costume, hair and makeup. We really wanted to distinguish apart Jess and Sarah, and they do feel very different. They felt very different to play, and they've both experienced a profound trauma when they're children, and they've reacted in the totally opposite ways that a person can go if they have a horrific experience when they're young. So as an actor, that's a gift to be able to play, you know, almost the sliding doors effect of which way do you go.
You've played some pretty kick-ass characters in the past. Of your past characters, who do you think would survive the longest in the suicide forest, and who would be killed off first?
That's a really interesting question. Who of my characters would survive the longest? Well, I'm kind of, in my head, I'm still got the residue of Cressida, because I was still only talking about her a couple of weeks ago with Mockingjay 2 coming out. I think Cressida would do pretty well in the forest. She'd probably survive probably the longest, longer than Sarah.
Japan and the forest where you shot are really characters in the film, and you had said you got to shoot there for a little while. What was the most exciting thing you got to do while in Japan?
Oh, I had so much fun in Tokyo. I wish we all could have, I think we all wish that we could have stayed longer. The Japanese are so friendly. We had a great crew. There's so many great restaurants, the best sushi you could ever hope to have in the world. And such interesting heritage and culture. Visited quite a few of their temples and museums, and you can have an awful lot of fun. We didn't get to do karaoke. We were talking about doing karaoke as a crew for a long time. So unfortunately, we didn't quite make it. Next time.
There are many moments in the movie that make the audience jump, and even though you know what's coming, were there any moments while filming that you actually jumped and got scared?
Yeah, there is. Hoshiko is a character that the audience will meet. I think we were shooting a sequence with that character, and I did jump for real. And it was weird because when I saw the screening of the movie, I did jump. Even when I was like, such an idiot now, like you were there, you knew that moment was coming. It's just a testament to the way they edited it, I guess, that there were a couple of moments when I did jump.
Do you have any essential elements that make a good suspense or thriller movie? Do you think there's something that has to be in the movie?
I think for a suspense or thriller movie to work, you know, audience are intelligent and they're always trying to work stuff out. So often you have to do a double bluff of, you know, they think they're 2 steps ahead and then they find out that they're a couple of steps behind. And you know, I've just finished writing a thriller that I'm shooting in London at the beginning of 2016 called In Darkness. And writing a thriller is really, or anything with thriller element is really quite difficult, because you know that your members of your audience are going to be incredibly intelligent and so are going to be 2 steps ahead. So you have to try and find a way of shocking them or undermining them to give them the full ride. So I have a lot of respect for good writing in that way, because it's a hard thing to do, and hopefully The Forest does that.
The first time I see these guys was at night. We're on location. We're in the middle of the forest where we're shooting, and to see these guys come out, it scared the shit out of me.
We're Riley's Emotions.
Yeah!